beautiful people of the world, thank you so much for joining me today here on Lumiere Tarot. It is so good to be here. Big shout out to my Lumies, all my subscribers, thank you so much for being part of this family. Alright, today's reading is what's going on in this connection, what's going on with your person. I will put out a trigger warning. I know that emotions may be running high, so please just bear that in mind. If you haven't been here on the channel before, I do just say what I see in the cards. It isn't my intention to be mean or cruel. I just want to give you an insight into the energies surrounding your situation as I see them in the cards and as they come up. All right. I will insert an overhead picture of the cards, both with and without crystals. I ask that you choose from your intuition and let your inner voice guide you today as to which group will resonate with you in your situation. So we have group 1, which is the rose quartz, group 2, which is the pyrite cluster, and group 3, which is the amethyst cluster. You are welcome to pause the video if you need a little bit more time to make your selection. While you do that, I will just let you know that I've got 2 beautiful books available for our community: Attract Soulmate Love and Feminine Frequency. They are for the feminine energy partner, so the partner who prefers to be pursued in a relationship rather than to be the pursuer or the chaser. All right, so if that's your natural state, then these books are for you. Attract Soulmate Love is all about feminine energy dating, and Feminine Frequency is all about feminine energy communication. It is a powerhouse of information, and people are saying that it has been a game changer for them. So do check those out if it resonates, but make your selection. Timestamps are in the description box below this video, and I will see you in a moment. Welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 1. This is for everyone who picked the beautiful raw rose quartz crystal. If that's coming into focus for you, very beautiful, loving energy from this crystal. I'm going to begin with your tarot today, and then I will take a look at your oracle cards to clarify. We're going to be taking a look at your feelings, their intentions, and future energies as well. All right, so you get 9 of Cups, 5 of Swords, the Fool, Strength, Emperor, 7 of Swords, 2 of Cups, Queen of Swords, the Hermit. I'm running out of room. I need to make a bit more room. And 10 of Wands, Devil in reverse, and 9 of Wands to close your reading. Capricorn's energy, Virgo's energy, Cancer, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Virgo, did I say that? Yes, I did. Those are the energies that are present here that may resonate with you. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. If it doesn't, please don't worry about it too much. So I see like you are feeling like you had high hopes for this. Sorry, I've got a hair stuck in my lip gloss. It's tragic. You had high hopes for this. Like, I feel like you have this wish that like you could have a fresh start, that you could begin again. I feel like you feel like in hindsight, like if you knew then what you know now, you would have done things differently. I'm seeing that here. I feel like you're maybe a little bit triggered sometimes. There's some disappointment here as well, I'm seeing. And I feel like there's this energy of naivety, like perhaps you feel like you were a little bit naive about the potential of this connection, or about like who they were. So maybe you jumped into it before you really knew who they were, or you made an assumption about this person and what it is that they wanted, or kind of something to do with their personality or their character, and it wasn't sort of formed on getting to know them, or really getting to know them, or knowing them at a deep level. It was just your assumption or your perception about things, and now you've kind of got to know them better, and you understand them, and you see the bigger picture of them. Because often when we first meet people, they present a certain version of themselves, like, you know, that sort of the best version of themselves, right? And it can take us a while to get to know the real person. Your person is feeling, there is love here, because we've got this beautiful Strength card, and this is the card of the Sacred Heart. So there is love here. What I'm hearing is they want to be loved. They do want love. But I feel, you know, with these two, this Emperor and this Seven of Swords, that they're being very controlling. It's like the Seven of Swords, people freak out when they see it because it can represent cheating. This isn't the energy that I'm getting here, unless that is what's resonating with you, right? In which case it's something you already know about. But what I'm seeing with these two is just like your person is trying to control the situation. So if you're feeling like you're kind of bound up in it, or you're being very controlled, or you can't quite express yourself how you want to, or you're not getting your needs met, it's like they're being very rigid about kind of what's okay. Maybe they're keeping you at arm's length. Maybe they're giving you like mixed messages, because they're just like, and the reason people do this is because they want to keep people at a certain distance. So maybe they invite you in and it's kind of hot, and then they push you away and it's cold. So it's that hot and cold cycle, and they're just like, oh, you can come close to me. Oh no, you've got too close. This doesn't feel safe. I'm going to push you away. So it's like they want this love. They have deep feelings for you. At the soul level, they love you. But they want to try and control things. So if you're feeling controlled, if you're getting that hot and cold pattern, this is why. It's because they feel safer when someone's like a little step back. So it feels safer for them to have this love in their mind, or as a fantasy, or at a slight distance, right? It could be that they're trying to take advantage of you, right? That they're trying to control you. This isn't for everybody. This is just a message for some of you. But I see here that they're just trying to play games. You know, when I see the Emperor next to the Seven of Swords, it could just be they're just trying to play games. They're trying to mess with your head. They enjoy having, you know, seeing you. What is it that I want to say? Just like seeing you react. You know, seeing your reaction, seeing how much you care, right? Because it makes them feel important. It doesn't mean they're a bad person when they do this. It just means that they're human, and maybe they've got some unhealthy patterns, right? But there's definitely this energy of kind of game playing and kind of control, and kind of watching to see how much of their nonsense you will put up with. Not for everybody, just a message for some of you, all right? I see... So their intentions towards you, it's just like, we've got this beautiful Two of Cups. Again, this love represented here. They want to work out how to get closer to you. Because there's this like, being in union, being apart. Being in union. And what's stopping them is like their mind. Being in union, being apart. And then something in the headspace, their sort of own fears and worries. Or just like, I'm hearing logistics, you know, maybe there are problems, you know, maybe they've got too much on their plate and they're super busy with their family or their studies, or there's like this, you know, big distance between you both. Maybe you live in different cities or even different countries, or you've got different stuff going on, and it's kind of like, what I'm seeing is that it's like pulling you in different directions. And they're trying to be logical about it. They're like, okay, this is a struggle, or, you know, this, maybe it's not for the best, or... So what I see is more confusing behaviour because of this conflicted energy that's within them. Because when they're with you, they feel the match. They feel how intense this is, right? You're not imagining this. The reason that it feels so good when you're together is because like you are resonating together. You know, there is something that is very, very compatible between you both. This can represent a soulmate. But I feel like they're trying to be logical and just saying, well, this isn't great for the long term, or this isn't really what I want, or I want to be focusing on my career, however it resonates. And so perhaps I'm better off being on my own. So this is how they're feeling. You know, they're torn between these two things, the head and the heart, right? The heart wants you, the heart wants this union, but their head is just like, there is some indication here with the Queen of Swords that they may kind of talk to you about that. about what's going on, and kind of maybe that would help you, you know, if they give you some reasons or they give you an insight into kind of what it is that they're thinking. So the future energies, we've got the 10 of Wands, the Devil in reverse, and the 9 of Wands. So I see them struggling with their own inner issues, their own inner journeys. But what they're doing is they're struggling to kind of with this, to heal, to break it down, to break through this with this 10 of Wands to the Devil. I see this as very positive. Okay, this isn't somebody who's just like not learning anything, who's turned away from it. This is someone who is like kind of trying to work stuff out. This might not be kind of surface level. This could be under the radar a little bit, because why they are resistant and why they have these patterns that need healing is because they've been hurt in the past. 9 of Wands. This is what it all comes down to. Someone has either broken their heart in the past and now they're just like, I ain't letting anybody get that close to me ever again. Or it's something from childhood where they didn't get their needs met and it's made them really, really wary of intimate, loving relationships. I hope this has given you some insight into kind of what's going on with your person. I see them as a good person. What I'm hearing is that they feel safer when people are at arm's length. This has nothing to do with you. I think you can sense that this is kind of their own journey, right? Let's take a look at your oracle card. So we have do something for someone, give your attention to another. 41 breaks down to a 5. Those numbers may be significant to you. It's from the Whispers of Love oracle deck. So this is really beautiful. I feel like they will reach out to you, right? They're going to do something for you. They're going to kind of show that they care about you deep down through some sort of romantic gesture or action. You know, maybe they'll come to you, maybe they'll give you a gift, you know, maybe you know, they'll give you what you need in terms of kind of understanding through conversation, through kind of talking this through. We have the card of upheaval, the unexpected. So, you know, expect the unexpected. You know, maybe they will show up for you when you weren't expecting them to. I think this upheaval, it speaks of their inner turmoil as well that they're going through. This sort of inner struggle that they're experiencing. We've got the card stuck and misunderstood. I feel like it says lost soul. Isn't that interesting? It's like what I'm seeing is they're like stuck in a loop of their own patterns and behavior, and this is where the stuckness is, and maybe this is why the relationship feels a little bit stuck, or like there's some tension or some resistance here, right? And there's this energy of misunderstood. So, you know, maybe you've misunderstood them. I definitely feel like they feel misunderstood because they're unable to kind of articulate what it is that they're truly feeling to you, or they feel like they can't be vulnerable. And I'm getting this here as well. They can't be vulnerable with the strength for the Emperor. It's just like they're controlling their emotions. They're controlling how they're showing up for you because they can't be vulnerable. They can't let themselves be vulnerable. They can't let their guard down. 9 of Wands. Oh, I just got that. Like such a strong download right in my solar plexus. Like boom. Powerful. So it says lost soul. So feeling misunderstood. I feel like the reason that they can't express what it is that they're feeling is that they don't understand it themselves, but they are struggling to understand this. This is one of their life lessons. I think this is really important. We have the card deception, right? It says someone is wearing a false mask. What I'm picking up on here is that your person is maybe acting in a way that isn't in alignment with how they truly feel. And I feel like this is that they are acting like they care less than they actually do. This is what I'm picking up on from this energy. So maybe they're looking like they don't care, or that they're really cool, or that they can live without you, or that they don't need you, or it's no big deal, or whatever. But inside there is a struggle, right? Inside there is a struggle. You know, I feel like they are playing it cool, and there may be some projection as well, where they project some of the things that they're feeling onto you. and try and say, no, this is you, or this is your fault, or this is how you're feeling, and it's how they're feeling. So there's a lot here with this where they're acting differently to how they truly feel with things, which is really sad, I know. It's really sad, but what I see here, because this is the future outcome, is I see them, there is, this inner struggle, but they're working through it. So for the future, I see them kind of making changes, making positive changes, getting in touch with their emotions, okay? This isn't work, you can't rescue them, this isn't work that you can do for them, but as a result of this, they will come to realizations, right? And then you'll have something to work with, So that's everything that I have for you in this reading. I hope you have found it helpful. It's given you some insight. These readings are always a blend of my intuition and your intuition. Do give it a like if you enjoyed it, because it's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on YouTube. If you feel called to, please check out my beautiful collection, guided meditations and affirmations. People write to me every single week with their stories of transformation. People are really loving them, which is so lovely to hear. So there's a few linked in the description box, and then the full collection is on my website, lumieretarot.com. You can also find out more at lumiere_mystic over on Instagram. Check us out there for more readings. I do some ad hoc kind of readings for the collective, which are really good fun as well. But yes, it's been lovely spending this time with you. Have an amazing week. I'm sending you lots and lots of love and light in your situation. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading to everyone who picked group number 2. This is for everyone who picked my favourite crystal in the collection, which is the absolutely stunning and amazing pyrite cluster crystal. So lovely. My hands look a little bit red. I've just had them clasped around my cup of tea, my nice warm cup of tea. Right, let's see what's going on in your connection. I will look at the energies around your situation. We're going to be looking at your feelings, their intentions, and future energies as well. I will clarify with your oracle cards a little bit later in the reading. So you're opening your reading with Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, 2 aces together. 2 of Wands, 5 of Cups, Ace of Cups, 3 of Swords, King of Cups, 9 of Wands, 5 of Swords. You get King of Wands, Knight of Wands, and 2 of Swords to close. So I see Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. Leo's energy represented very strongly as well. That may resonate with you. Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Okay. If it doesn't, please don't worry about it too much. These readings are always like a beautiful blending of my intuition and your intuition. So, try and tune into it like that. And it will be more expansive for you. So these 2 aces, this is incredible. Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. I feel like with this connection, you had really high hopes for it. It was just like, I don't know, maybe like this beautiful spark of attraction, maybe lust at first sight, or just like that intensity where your eyes locked and you're just like, you've got butterflies in your tummy, just like a lot of excitement here. I feel like you did feel like this connection when you first met had like so much potential. I feel like you offered them yourself, you offered yourself to them. You felt like they had a lot to offer you, that you wanted to offer them, your heart, yourself, your energy, right? It's just like, this is something that you were like, this is what I've been looking for, this is the fresh start that I wanted. It's just like everything's kind of shiny and new and magical, right? A lot of passion. It's like you want to invest in it as well. You're just like, yes, I feel like it does have long-term potential. I want to invest in this. I want to be involved in this. This is something good for me. But I feel like now, also I feel like it made you feel like, this could be right at the beginning of this relationship when you first connected, or it could be how you're feeling now, or about like, there's just like a lot of potential. It made you feel like you were on top of the world, like it was really expansive, like you felt like you were seeing life through rose-tinted glasses, like everything looked really beautiful. So I'm picking up on this, but I feel now that you have, wherever it is that you are at in this connection, and I still feel like you feel like it's got a lot of potential, right? This is something that you want to invest in. This is something you want to explore more, that you want to experience more of in your life. With this Two of Wands, you have got a decision to make, right? There is a decision that you need to make. Maybe you've been waiting for them to make the decision, sorry, but Spirit is saying the decision is yours to make. Get in the driving seat of your life. The decision is yours to make. Because this is a gateway, right? You see these two posts, they represent a gateway that you're going through. So whatever happens now, you're going through this gateway of change. And it's all in your control. It's all in your power, right? So moving forward, you're going through this gateway, and this gateway is change, and it's based on your decision. Your person is feeling a lot of loss. I don't know what's going on with you, whether you've broken up or you're in separation, or they've ghosted, or you've ghosted, or you've pulled away, or, you know, there's kind of emotional distance, even if there isn't physical distance. Your person, what is going on with them? Look at this Three of Swords to the Five of Cups, to this beautiful Ace of Cups here. I feel like for some of them, they want a second chance. I definitely feel like this is the center of how they're feeling with this Ace of Cups. They want to show their love to you. They love you so much. They've got so much depth of feeling here. I feel like for some of them, they've got regret. They feel like they've made a mistake, they've done you wrong, and that the only person they've ended up hurting is themselves. I feel like they didn't realize it would hurt as much as it does. If they've pulled away, or they've self-sabotaged this, or undermined this, or they've made a mistake or done something wrong, I feel like they feel sorry for themselves. I feel like some of them may be experiencing some sort of anxiety or depression like this, that they may be at a low point in their life, like they don't really know where they're going or what it is that they're doing. They don't have a clear idea, and that this is creating like a cloud around them that is affecting other areas of their life. So it could be that they do love you, but maybe they're dealing with other issues in their life as well. So this is a message that I'm getting as well, that they're lacking self-esteem, or they're not feeling very good about themselves. Maybe they've lost their job, or they don't know what direction to go in life, or they don't feel like life is really working out for them. I feel like they feel really, really just down, like they don't have anything to look forward to, and definitely this energy of regret and feeling like they don't have a lot of control over things. But at the heart of it all, they do love you. It's like you bring gentleness to their life, you bring specialness to their life, you bring like a sweetness and a love to them, and you are a good thing in their life. Despite their inner turmoil, or what it is that they're going through, all the problems and the challenges that they have, you are a good thing in their life. And they know this. They find comfort in you. Right? They find comfort in you from some of these feelings that they're experiencing. Their intentions towards you. I see, we've got the King of Cups. This can indicate like a soulmate. Deep feelings as well, you know, genuine feelings, genuine love. But there is this, they're resistant, right, to talk about these feelings, or to talk about what it is that's going on with them, or these deeper feelings. They're resistant to talking about it, and I feel it's because maybe they feel like you're unapproachable, maybe they feel like they'd be too vulnerable to talk about these things. For some of them, I feel like it wouldn't be welcome. They're afraid, they're resistant to talk about this, or to say, look, I love you, or I still love you, or I care about you, or whatever. They're resistant to connecting to those deeper feelings, to talking about those deeper feelings, because maybe they feel like you don't feel the same, or that you are angry with them, right? So there are those energies here. So there is love here. It is love that wants to be expressed, but they are resistant to expressing that love to you, because they feel like it wouldn't be welcome, like you might block them, or slam the door in their face, or reject them, right? There's that energy. or you might get triggered and maybe push back those the things that they've done wrong and the mistakes that they've made. They know that they've made mistakes. I'm getting like an image of like a dog with its tail between its legs, you know, like when they know they've done wrong. This is a really strong image, only for some of you though. It's only a message for some of you because it's just a general reading, but maybe because they know they've done wrong or because they feel sorry for themselves in some way, but they're worried about having like their nose rubbed in it, in the things that they've done wrong in the past, or the things that they've said, or the way that they've self-sabotaged it, or whatever, or the opportunity that they missed. I don't know. Look, in the future, we've got the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands. Okay, I see them taking action towards you. I don't feel like it's going to be very well thought through. Impulsive is what I'm hearing, right? With this energy. I feel like they're going to come on really strong. They're going to have like some good talk for you. Sorry, it's raining so heavily. I think it's going to pick up on the camera. They're going to come on really strong. They're going to be like all up in your face. I feel like it's going to be very intense, very passionate with this. But look, we've got this Two of Swords right here. I feel like what they're showing up with isn't what you want. So maybe they're showing up just for the fun, if you know what I mean, or they're showing up just for a hookup, right? Or they're going to be inconsistent in what it is they want. So Spirit is really clear with this. And I think you're really clear as well, which is beautiful, that if it isn't what you want, if they're not showing up for you in the way that you want them to, then you set your boundary. Like if you want a relationship and you want to be exclusive, or you want to take your time to start again and to get to know each other again, or whatever it is, whatever you want, then you state that. And are clear. So it's about you being clear in your own mind about what it is that you want, and then you saying that and just saying, no, you know, I feel it, I feel the attraction, I feel the passion, I feel how beautiful this is, but this isn't what I want. And they will respect you, right? You may be afraid that you'll push them away. You don't need to be fierce about it. You can be gentle and loving and measured, but ultimately you have to come from the heart. You have to speak the truth about what it is that you truly want, or what isn't okay with you, okay? Hot and cold behaviour isn't okay with you. Don't reward bad behaviour, is what I'm hearing, right? Don't reward bad behaviour with your beautiful time and energy. Okay, let's take a look at your oracle cards. Okay, we have the card Religious Factors. This is from the Whispers, Romance Angels, there we go, got there. Religious factors can sometimes indicate like that one of you is more spiritual than the other, so maybe you recognise this as a spiritual connection and the other one really hasn't caught up to that, or isn't awake to that fact. So that can be an issue, or it could be that you're from different religious backgrounds, or you have different religious beliefs, and that is creating issues in the relationship or a clash. Okay, this is super interesting. We have the card Heart Fog. This, oh my goodness, I'm really feeling this. It says mixed signals, blocked emotions. This is exactly the energy that we were talking about here, with this Ace of Cups, and then this Three of Swords and this Five of Cups. Heart fog. And didn't I say that as well? Like that they had a cloud around them, like this fog, you know, something around their heart that's causing confusion. It's making them feel confused. It's making them feel low. I feel this sadness in the heart chakra. Definitely that's your person. We have the card Lessons. I feel like you're both learning from one another through this. Right, I feel sometimes, even though things can be challenging or even painful, if we can recognise the deeper meaning, like suffering ends when meaning begins, then that can be quite helpful. So I feel like you're learning from one another. I'm not surprised to see that in your reading. I have the card Divine Timing. I know we're impatient, aren't we, as humans? But divine timing does feel so beautiful and magical, doesn't it, when it comes in, when you're just in right alignment. So by not giving into your fears, right, by not concentrating your energy on what it is that you don't want in this situation, and by focusing on what it is that you do want, I feel like you can come into right alignment when the time is right. So this is Spirit really saying, when the time is right, this is going to be for you. When the time is right, this is going to be for you. And that divine timing will, there's like a divine hand in this, which is going to help you out if you can trust, which I know is easier said than done. It's basically impossible, isn't it? I find anyway. But if you can trust in this, then it's going to bring you into kind of right alignment with one another, so you can kind of get onto the same page, is what I'm hearing. And then we've got honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. This is what I was talking about with this Two of Swords. You've got to come from that place of, this is what's okay with me, this is how you can meet my needs, this is what I want. And not trying to play it cool. We do this so much, don't we? This is a card 38, that may resonate with you. But yeah, not trying to play it cool. You know, if that's not how you're really feeling, oh yeah, this is okay with me, or I don't mind. It's okay to say, yeah, I'm disappointed, or I've missed you, or this isn't what I want. It doesn't feel good to me. This feels good to me, but this doesn't feel good to me. Right? That's what it means to speak with love and truth. So, honesty is essential. Speak from your authentic heart when the time comes, when the time is right, when it is called for. You don't want to force that on somebody if they're not ready to hear it. But when the time comes, don't try and play it cool. That's what I'm hearing. Speak from the heart, and it will be well received. That's what I'm hearing as well. Alright, that's everything that I have for you in this reading. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give it a like. It's a beautiful way of supporting free tarot here on YouTube. Alright, if you feel called to, please check out Misha. She reads the Akashic Records. She is the real deal. She's very genuine, very loving, a beautiful spiritual healing presence that she has. I've worked with her myself. She's linked in the description box, and she's offering Lumi's subscribers of the channel $11 off her Akashic record reading. So if you want to understand a connection with somebody at the spiritual level, at a deeper level, I highly recommend her. All right, check her out. All her details are below. But have an amazing week. I'm sending you lots of love and light. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey everybody, welcome to your reading. To everyone who picked group number 3, this is for everyone who picked the beautiful and sparkly, look at that amethyst cluster crystal. I just love it so much. So I'm going to take a look at the energies surrounding your connection, see what's going on with your person. I'm going to begin with your tarot. We're looking at your feelings, their intentions, and future energies as well. I will clarify with your oracle cards later. All right, opening your reading with the High Priestess. I have not seen the High Priestess in a reading for a while. The Moon, you get Justice, Six of Wands, World in reverse, Seven of Cups, Empress, Star, Page of Pentacles, and then for the future, Magician, Four of Wands, and Knight of Pentacles. So I see Aquarius, Libra, Leo, Libra again, and Pisces energy represented very strongly here. Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus, maybe also a Taurus as well. So that may resonate with you in your situation. If it doesn't, please don't worry about it too much. I was saying to the other groups, these readings for me are really about a blending of my intuition and your intuition as well. So if you feel like you're not very intuitive, this is a beautiful opportunity for you to develop that part of yourself. Now I feel like there's a lot going on in this connection under the surface that perhaps is hidden from you. So there is information that is hidden from you, not secrets, but just sort of to do with the energies or to what's really going on. So like what you think is going on is based on your assumptions and your beliefs, but it isn't necessarily the bigger picture. It isn't necessarily the full picture, right? So I feel like there's more going on here than meets the eye. So whatever it is that you've assumed I feel that going forward, as you get more information, as this unfolds, you will get some clarity because more information is going to come in for you. So there are things here which are under the surface, right, that you may be picking up on that are still in that sort of energetic phase that have yet to manifest into form, into your life, into this connection. There is a lot of fear here. I feel like you have been triggered into a lot of fears. Maybe you've got fear of abandonment. Maybe you're just like, what's going to happen? I'm worried that they're not into me. I'm worried that this is over. I'm worried that they're seeing somebody else. I'm worried that I'm not good enough. I don't know, however this resonates for you. I feel like you are in this state of anxiety or of fear or of being triggered, something like this. Really connect to your intuition right now. Seeing these two cards of intuition side by side like this, I feel like you've got a psychic connection with this person, that you're able to kind of pick up on them energetically, or in the spiritual plane, in the psychic plane in that way. Maybe you dream about them. Maybe you can sense how they're feeling, right? So there is this 5D world connection that you have with them, right? So pay attention to your inner world, go within, listen to your quiet inner voice within you, listen to that voice within you, because it will guide you as to which direction to go in. I see that here very clearly. We have justice for you. I feel like you really want to, maybe you feel like you've been treated unfairly in some way. Maybe there's a legal situation with this. Maybe someone in this connection is married. But what I'm really sensing most strongly is that you're looking for a verdict. Like you're hoping to get a verdict on like what's really happening. How are they really feeling? Or, you know, are we going to call this, right? Are we going to be exclusive? Are we going to say that it's over? You know, you just want to... You want to know, you want to get like some verdict, or you want to get like some answers from them as well. I feel like you maybe feel unbalanced in some way. You want things to come back into balance. Maybe things have been very like chaotic. You want some harmony to come into this. Maybe with your communication or with how you're feeling, it feels like you're not on solid ground, and you want things to feel more grounded, more solid, and more balanced. Right? Maybe there's this energy of kind of, you know, it's kind of tipped more in one person's favour than the other, and you want things to come back into balance. You want truth as well, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. You're just like, I just want the truth. It's just like you're in the dark. You feel like you're in the dark about how they're feeling, what's going on with them, how they really feel, what's happened, why they're acting this way. You feel like you're in the dark. You're going to come into the light, but you're just like, I just want the truth. I just want to know what's going on, because it's making you feel anxious and really unsettled, is what I'm picking up on. Your person, this is interesting, 6 of Wands, World in reverse, and the 7 of Cups. I feel like your person, it's like they're acting confident. They're acting like they're in control, but they're just not with this World in the reverse. You know, this World in the reverse represents being unsuccessful. Maybe they've been unsuccessful in making this work or in approaching you. They're in a lot of confusion. They're acting one way, right? They're acting like they've got it all together. Maybe they're acting a bit cocky, a bit overly confident, a bit sure of themselves, right? But I feel like this is just a veneer. Because inside they feel like a jelly. They don't know what they're doing. They don't know who they are. They feel really confused about things. They feel really confused about their situation, this connection between you both, but also about what it is that they want. All right? If they're giving you mixed messages, it's because they don't know what they want themselves. They're just like a big mess, right? It's what I'm picking up, and it's just like 1 minute they want you, the next minute they want somebody else. 1 minute they want you, the next minute they want their ex. 1 minute they want you, the next minute they want to be, you know, or they want a relationship with you. The next minute they want to be free and, you know, they want to go traveling, or they want to study this, or they want to study that. It's just like they don't know what it is that they want, not just from this relationship, but from life in general. This maybe there's something that you've picked up on, or it may be something that's going on internally within them, but there's a lot of confusion here for them emotionally, and that they're a bit of a mess is what I'm picking up on. This energy of the world in reverse is like retraction as well. Maybe they've pulled away from you. You know, it isn't expansive energy, but I see a lot of positivity here for you. Their intention towards you, Empress, the Star, Page of Pentacles, so lovely. So lovely. I feel like they want to create an opportunity here. They want to create that harmony. They want to settle down. Not settle down, but maybe settle into this. They want a period of grace. They see you, you know, the Empress to the Star, regardless of your gender. They see, they've got you up on a pedestal. I feel like they're just like, I don't know why they're even looking my way. I'm such a mess, you know, my finances are a mess. I don't know what I want in life, or whatever it is. They see you as this person who's really together, who's got it all going on. Maybe you come from a nice family, maybe you dress nicely, maybe you're investing in yourself, you take care of yourself, right? You're working on yourself, you're working towards your own goals and dreams. They see you as kind of special and magical, and there is love here, and they want to connect to that. I feel like they don't know how. I feel like you've got them in a tailspin, because this love that you're offering is so pure, it's so beautiful. I feel like they haven't experienced anything like this before in their life. And what I'm seeing is this, excuse me, it's like I'm representing their energies. They're in this tailspin, is what I'm picking up on. They're curious. They're curious about these feelings. They're curious about like what it would be like to be with you, or about being with you, or experiencing that kind of love. And both these cards are kind of healthiness, of healing as well. All these cards are about healing. Maybe they're healing like a pattern. Maybe there's potential here for either you or them to heal some sort of emotional pattern, or relationship or love pattern. All these cards are about healing. There's magic here as well. So I feel like this is a spiritual connection, definitely. I feel like there's potential here. I feel like things are going to change. Whatever it is that's going on with them, they're going to come out of this tailspin. They're going to land on their feet. I think what I'm hearing is you do you. You keep doing you. You keep going in your direction, doing what you're doing, being magical, right? And it's going to come good for you. You don't need to worry. This is what I'm hearing. You do not need to worry. These are such, look at this, such beautiful positive energies here. And then moving forward into these future energies, the Magician, Four of Wands, Knight of Pentacles, you can move into something more solid. Look at this. This is the 1111 card. I love it. So I love this together, the Magician next to the Four of Wands like this. You can create something more stable here. You have all the ingredients, all the potential, all the possibility of creating something stable. 100%. Four of Wands next to the Knight of Pentacles. This is stable energy. This is like something that's more settled. This is something that's real. Right, going through this gateway, this 1111 gateway, to create something. It's slowly, it's a step at a time, it's bit by bit. It can't be rushed. Your person can't be rushed out of this confusion that they're in, which is why Spirit is saying focus on yourself, do your own thing. They'll come to you when they're ready. They will recognize the magic of this connection, the spirituality in this connection, the beauty of it, the love. You know, both these cards are cards of love here with the Empress and the Star. Their intention is to connect to this love because they're curious about it. They've got questions. They're just like, they think you're mysterious. They think you're a bit mysterious. Maybe you've been holding back. Maybe you've been keeping yourself to yourself. I see that here with the High Priestess. Maybe you haven't given your all to this, and I think you're right not to. Take your time, is what I'm hearing. Take your time and, you know, stay in that energy, grounded in that energy of good things coming your way. You can manifest a beautiful solution to this. You can manifest harmony and stability. So many cards of harmony and stability here for you. You can manifest this. And you don't need to try hard. You don't need to earn it. You don't need to chase it down. You can just like become that energy. When you become love, you attract the love to you. Okay? Because like energy attracts like energy. When you become love, you become magnetic to love in your life. Let's take a look at your oracle cards. Okay, this is interesting. It's super interesting. I don't know where to start. We have the card longing. Okay, so someone in this connection is, it says pining, right? So maybe you're in separation, maybe you're pining for that person, they're pining for you. This energy of longing or missing is here. If you're not in contact, or maybe you've just pulled away a little bit emotionally. This feeling could be what brings them back to you if they have become a little bit distant. We have the card settling. Okay, this is just a little message from Spirit about being clear about what it is that you want, so that you don't end up going down some path that isn't really for you. Because when you start going down that path, then you've got to come all the way back to where you started to go down the path that you do want to go down. So if they're not showing up for you in the way that you want them to, or that feels good to you, or that meets your needs, then remember, don't settle. You're an amazing person. You've got this beautiful love to give, right? Don't settle for second best in terms of their behavior towards you. Decide what it is that you want, own it in yourself, and again, you will become magnetic to you. But the universe can only bring you what you want when you're clear about it. Okay? So that's what that's about. We've got masculine energy. I feel like this is, masculine energy is all about like taking action. So I see your person really taking action towards you, towards kind of making this relationship successful. This is interesting. We have the card Relationship Patterns from the Whispers of Love Oracle deck. It says, it takes strength to recognize the need for change. This is a card 32, breaks down to a 5. Those numbers may be significant to you, but it does take strength to recognize the need for change. So there are relationship patterns here. Maybe for you, maybe for them. Do you know their relationship history? Is this a pattern for them, the way that they're behaving, the way that they're showing up for you, right? And this is what they're dealing with, but it speaks of this change. And this is what I'm seeing as I look at your cards on the table. There's this one half of kind of the shadow self, of fears, of doubt, lots of doubt here, lots of confusion. And then this other half of just kind of stability. It's like a tale of two halves. Of stability, of healing, of understanding, of being able to meet each other where you're at, right? Of harmony. So it's interesting, but relationship patterns that have been triggered. And then we have the beautiful card calling in your soulmate, right? Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help to bring you together. Wasn't this what we were talking about? This is about manifesting a good outcome for you by focusing on what you want, not what you don't want, about being centered in yourself, about you doing you, about like you becoming love so that you can attract love. This is how you call in your soulmate. You don't chase them, you don't earn it, you just become it. You become what you want, you embody those feelings. That is the empowered way. And then you become a magnet so that what you want comes to you. So I feel like I see that there's some confusion here. Things are a little bit of a mess, but in being grounded in yourself, in connecting to those feelings within yourself, you will see them mirrored in your outer life. Very beautiful. That's everything that I have for you in this reading. I hope you have found it helpful. If you have, give it a like. It's a great way of supporting free tarot here on YouTube if you feel called to. Please check out my beautiful books, Attract, Soulmate Love and Feminine Frequency. They are for the feminine energy partner. It's about feminine energy dating and feminine energy communication. People write to me every single day with their stories of transformation. People are saying that these books are a game changer for them. So if that resonates, do check that out. Loads more information on my website, lumieretarot.com, and you can find out more as well at Lumiere_mystic over on Instagram. I do some general readings over on there as well. All right, but have an amazing week. I'm sending you lots of love and light in your situation. I look forward to seeing you again soon here on Lumiere. Take care. Bye-bye.